All right, so welcome back to another video. Today, I want to share with you some insight about iron condors for long-term investors. And does it really work if you go ahead and you're like saying, hey, I'm a long-term investor, but will iron condors work for me if I'm looking to be more bullish or think about investing in a stock? And the simple answer is yes, you can tweak iron condors to be a little more long-term investor-like. Now, I'm going to share with you this insight simply because we just have an upcoming class that's going to be launched. This is the tradersfly.com website, so you could check it out with the link in the description below. If you scroll down, there's the Options Mastery Iron Condors course, and there's a ton of material in there for doing all kinds of different iron condors. So if you click that, you'll be able to get a $100 off coupon and promotion, and you can scroll down. This course right now is about 21 hours long. There's a ton of material in here with different types of iron condors that you could do, and so many different setups: high probability, low probability, unbalanced, and much more. So definitely check that out. Link is going to be in the description. Visit the tradersfly.com website, and then you'll be able to grab yourself a little promo and discount as we go through it. So you might be wondering, okay, so how do iron condors work when it comes to long-term investing? Long-term investing, when we look at it, it's really all about holding something and looking for it to appreciate in the future. Well, that means you also hold things when it goes down and then also when it goes back bad or goes down against you. So if we look at something like Square here, if you were a long-term investor in Square, well, you might have been very nice and happy when this thing was going up, somewhere in 2019, 2020, 2021, and then come around 2021, 2022, it was starting to pull back. So we got into a higher peak here, and then the stock fell. So in that case, we weren't as happy, but we still stuck with it, right? That's what a long-term investor does. So you're typically holding things long or long delta. You're looking for appreciation. So how do you do an iron condor like that where you're long-term kind of bullish? Well, the way you do it is you craft it to be a little more bullish. You do things that are a little more unbalanced. Now, we go over this in the course, a little more unbalanced iron condors, so you could learn a little bit more right there. Actually, we have one on Square even in there. So when we look at it and we do a setup, let's say we do something around 39 days out, and what we can do is normally an iron condor is something like, let me set one up for you, a little more balanced, right? It's something more along the lines of something like this, where we are looking to be, let me go maybe a further duration out because this one doesn't have a lot of strikes. So yeah, let's go to the next one. We'll go to March 17th, probably just due to earnings and that kind of thing. So if we go in and we do something more along the lines of like this is kind of the iron condors most people are used to. So they set something like this up. Even it might be a little more like this. It's nice and wide. We might do like 8 or 10 contracts. And now what we're looking to do is collect some theta decay. So this is our basic iron condor. So the way that this works and operates is if the stock stands still, we make money. And every day we make about $16. So that white line, which is the T+0 line, or the today line, it's known as, that white line will continue to get closer to expiration line, which is the green line in this case. Okay, hopefully you're not green or colorblind. So let's make it blue, green, colorblind. There we go. Red. So you could change these colors, make it pink. So now we've got kind of this line where it goes in and tries to expire at that point, right? So that's the basic premise behind the iron condor. However, as a long-term investor, we're usually bullish. In this case, we've got a -14 delta, which is not a bullish or long-term investor kind of way. So how do we craft this as a long-term investor? Well, the benefit of iron condors is you could still make it where the stock keeps heading higher as long as it's not really explosive. So if you've got like an uptrending stock, you can actually make more from an iron condor than investing in just long stock. And the way that you could do this is, let's say if we go to this put side, I might sell more puts. Let's go with twice as many. So I've got 16 there, and I'll do 16 on this side. So I've got more puts than I do have calls. And now if that stock slowly continues to grind up, I'm good. Look, I've got a 31 delta, so it's like having 31 shares. I'm still making money on theta, and I got a short Vegas. So all of that will help me out as this continues to press forward. And if it pulls back, I could still make the same amount of money, right? So I'm looking at risking about 5,800 to maybe make 2,000. And maybe I don't make the full 2,000, maybe I only make 1,200. But the point being is that now the stock can stand still and I make money. Goes up slow, I make money. Pulls back, I still make money. And you could tweak this more and more depending on your personal needs. So I could even spread the width. Well, not in this case, I guess. Let's go to 70. I could spread the width even more between the strikes, and now I've got even more range on the upside. And if it just keeps going up, I won't have a problem. But if it pulls back, I do have a little bit of an issue there. So anyway, you're able to craft these as a long-term investor still to be more bullish, just like you would with a stock, but you don't have to be only price sensitive. Now I can also make money from time. So even if it stands still for a couple weeks or months, I could actually still generate some revenue. Now, if it pulls back, yes, that could still be a problem. With iron condors, you have to learn to manage them. And that's what kind of the course is about. There's a lot more to it in here if you want to check it out. Now, the sale lasts all the way to February 14th. So make sure you grab it and continue to learn so you can get $100 off. But make sure you grab it before February 14th. And you can visit the Traders Fly website. So if you go to tradersfly.com, pull that up, and you'll be able to see right there the course, and you can click through and learn more about it. Now, a lot of the things that I do is actually one-on-one coaching. So if you're interested more for one-on-one, then definitely check out the 20-minute free call. You can just book a session. We can chat about working one-on-one together, where I meet up weekly with you, because the courses are more for DIYers. If you like to do things on your own, you want to learn on your own, that's perfectly okay. You'll learn. There's nothing wrong with it. But other people, they don't have the time to kind of work through things on their own. They might have more capital or money, or they want to save themselves some time and frustration. And when I work with people one-on-one, we go through together step by step for multiple months and really work you through a lot of the trades. So anyway, hope that helps, gives you some insight. And you can see that even as a long-term investor, you could still learn quite a lot and still do iron condors as a long-term investor and tweak them to your personal needs, style, and risk and reward. It's just a matter of understanding how they work and operate to make it fit your trading style. So anyways, thank you for joining me. Hope you check out the course if you're a DIYer. If you're a person that likes to work one-on-one or just want to really accelerate things, check out the free 20-minute one-on-one coaching session. And we can just look at it and do a discovery call about working together maybe over the next 2 to 3 months. And that way you really get an insight on picking things up, and you'll learn the fastest, obviously. And anyway, hope to see you around. Thanks for joining me, and let me know if you have any other questions. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time.